Hello friends, in this video we are going to see the 10 Egyptian pound standard circulation banknote, which was launched in the years from 2003 to 2014 by the government of the Arab Republic of Egypt. These banknotes were printed by the Central Bank of Egypt and were printed at the printing house of the Central Bank of Egypt, Egypt. Now let us see the physical structure of the banknote. It is a rectangular-shaped banknote made from paper material. It is printed using the intaglio technique, that is, raised printing technique, which can be felt by soft touch on the note surface. The banknote includes background colors of purple and violet. The size of the banknote is 150 mm by 70 mm. There are two varieties found in the watermark of the note, that is, from the year 2003 to 2006, the note consists the bust of King Tutankhamun, and, from the year 2006 to 2014, the note consists the bust of King Khephren. There are two varieties found in the security thread of the note, that is, from the year 2003 to 2006, it has a buried black security thread, with the denomination 10 junay, that is, 10 pounds, engraved on it in Arabic, and it also has a silver windowed security thread, with pyramids engraved on it, and, from the year 2006 to 2014, it has a buried black security thread, with the denomination 10 junay hot, that is, 10 pounds, engraved on it in Arabic, which can be read in both sides of the note, and it also has a silver windowed security thread, with the denomination 10 ashara junay hot, that is, 10 pounds, engraved on it in Arabic. The date of issue on the notes before the year 2000 were printed in YDDMMY format, and the date of issue on the notes from the year 2000 to 2014 were printed in YYYYMMDD format. Now let us discuss the obverse side of the banknote. When the note is observed from the left to right side, we can see that it has a denominational numeral 10 junay hot in Arabic on the bottom left corner and the top right corner of the note. Next, it has a watermark, which consists of the image of the bust of King Khephren, and the value of the note 10 in electrotype. Khafre or Chephren was an ancient Egyptian monarch who was the fourth king of the 4th dynasty during the earlier half of the Old Kingdom period. He was son of the king Khufu and succeeded his brother Djedefre to the throne. Khafre's enormous pyramid at Giza, the Pyramid of Khafre, is surpassed only by his father's, the Great Pyramid. The Great Sphinx of Giza was also built for him, according to most Egyptologists. Next, it has the year of printing of the note, which is mentioned according to Gregorian calendar in Arabic. Next, it has an Eye of Horus as a see-through registration. The Eye of Horus, also known as left-wedged eye or ujud eye, specular to the Eye of Ra, right-wedged eye, is a concept and symbol in ancient Egyptian religion that represents well-being, healing, and protection. The Eye of Horus was thus equated with funerary offerings, as well as with all the offerings given to deities in temple ritual. The Eye of Horus symbol, a stylized eye with distinctive markings, was believed to have protective magical power and appeared frequently in ancient Egyptian art. Next, at the center, it features the picture of the Al-Rifai Mosque in Cairo, Egypt, and it also consists a large circle consisting of circular lines with implemented denomination 10 in Arabic as background. Al-Rifai Mosque is located in Citadel Square, adjacent to the Cairo Citadel. Its name is derived from the grandson of Ahmed al-Rifai, Ali Abu Shabak al-Rifai, who is buried in the mosque. Now, it is also the royal mausoleum of Muhammad Ali's family. The building is located opposite the mosque madrasa of Sultan Hassan, which dates from around 1361, and was architecturally conceived as a complement to the older structure, as part of a vast campaign by the 19th century rulers of Egypt to both associate themselves with the perceived glory of earlier periods in Egypt's Islamic history and modernize the city. The mosque was designed in a neo-Mamluk style, which was fashionable in Cairo at the time, and which referenced historic Mamluk architecture. The present structure of the Al-Rifai Mosque was constructed in two phases over the period between 1869 and 1912 when it was finally completed, and, at the bottom of the central image, it has the lettering Masjid Al-Rifai 1911 in Arabic. Next, it has a silver-windowed security thread running vertically, with the denomination 10 ashar Junayhat, that is, 10 pounds, engraved on it in Arabic. Next, it has a buried black solid security thread running vertically, showing the demetallized denomination 10 Junayhat, that is, 10 pounds, in Arabic language engraved on it, which can be read in both sides of the note. Next, it has the text Al-Bank al-Markazi al-Misri in Arabic language in Kufic script. Next, it has the denominational value ashara Junayhat in Arabic language in Naskh script. Next, it has the signature of the governor of the Central Bank of Egypt. Next, it has microtext for value of the note, ashara Junayhat in Arabic language, and, next, it has the serial numbers in Arabic, printed horizontally in black magnetic ink on the top left corner and the bottom right corner of the note. Now let us discuss the reverse side of the banknote. When the note is observed from the left to right side, we can see that it has a denominational numeral 10 in English on the two left corners and the top right corner of the note. Next, at the central left side of the note, it features the picture of the statue of King Khephren with Horus behind his head. It shows the upper part of Chafar enthroned statue, which is a 168 centimeters high diorite statue of King Khephren, from Egyptian Museum in Cairo, Egypt, with Horus, hawk, behind his head. Khephren enthroned is a cast statue of the pharaoh Khephren, who reigned during the 4th dynasty of ancient Egypt. It is now located in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. Made of anorthosite gneiss, a valuable, extremely hard, and dark stone, it was brought 1,000 kilometers, 620 miles, down the Nile River, from the Khafur quarries west of Jebel El Asr. The statue was carved for the Pharaoh's Valley Temple near the Great Sphinx, a part of the necropolis used in funeral rituals. This sculpture, depicted in the round versus relief sculpture, shows Khafur seated, one of the basic formulaic types used during the Old Kingdom, to show the human figure. Khafur rigidly sits on his royal throne, gazing off into the distance. The pharaoh wears a linen Nemes headdress, which covers most of his forehead and folds over his broad shoulders. He also wears the royal false beard attached to the end of his chiseled chin. Khafur wears a kilt covering his waist, revealing his idealized upper body and muscle definition. The Egyptian idealized portraiture is not meant to record individualized features, but instead proclaim the divine nature of Egyptian kingship. Two stylized lions' bodies form the throne Khafur sits on, creating a sturdy base. Lotus plants, symbolic of Upper Egypt, and papyrus plants, symbolic of Lower Egypt, grow between the legs of the throne, referring to the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt, which ended the Egyptian predynastic period. The god Horus, depicted as a falcon, protects the backside of Khafur's head with his wings, another reference to the United Egypt. Besides the striking view of the falcon, unseen from the front, resting behind Khafur's head, Khafur's feet are emplaced upon a flat platform, engraved with 9 archery bows, representing the king's and kingdom's dominance over foreign domestic enemy tribes, the 9 bows. The diorite statue stands at a final height of 5'6". Horus, also known as Heru, Har, Her, or Hor in ancient Egyptian, is one of the most significant ancient Egyptian deities who served many functions, most notably as the god of kingship, healing, protection, the sun, and the sky. He was worshipped from at least the late prehistoric Egypt until the Ptolemaic kingdom and Roman Egypt. Different forms of Horus are recorded in history, and these are treated as distinct gods by Egyptologists. These various forms may be different manifestations of the same multi-layered deity in which certain attributes or syncretic relationships are emphasized, not necessarily in opposition, but complementary to one another, consistent with how the ancient Egyptians viewed the multiple facets of reality. He was most often depicted as a falcon, most likely a lanner falcon or peregrine falcon, or as a man with a falcon head. The Khafre enthroned statue, also known as the statue of King Khephren with Horus behind his head, depicts the pharaoh Khafre seated on a throne with the falcon god Horus perched behind his head, offering protection. This statue is a significant example of ancient Egyptian art and can be found in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. Next, it has the text Central Bank of Egypt in English language. Next, at the central right side of the note, it has a large denominational numeral 10 in English. Next, it has the denominational value £10 in English. And, next, it has microtext for value of the note, £10 in English language. Here, we reach the end of this video. Hope you liked it. Thank you very much for watching the video. See you soon. Goodbye.